Hello, lovelies. It's T here from Golden Thread Tarot. How are you doing today? And as you could tell by the title, I'm going to bring you guys some channeled messages from your person. These are going to be love messages. We're only going to have two groups, okay? And we're going to be picking from the Seed and Sickle, okay, today. You guys are going to have two different tarot decks. I'm going to pull some tarot cards, and we're going to do some love messages as well, okay? So for pile 1, it's going to be the Oak. Number 13. For pile 2, it's going to be number 53, Apple. Okay. All right, lovelies. I will see you in your piles. Hey, pile 1, you guys chose the Oak. And with this being the number 13 card, I really feel like this person is going through a lot of change, a lot of tower moments in their life right now. I feel like seeds for the future are being planted for this person. Now, depending on the choices that they're making, you know, it's going to depend on the type of fruit that they're going to be bearing, right? Because the seeds, whatever seeds that they're planting right now, are going to be something that are going to be very long lasting in their life. I'm seeing the 10 of Pentacles, and I'm seeing, you know, I'm seeing the 7. I'm seeing so many cards. I'm seeing the Death card. I'm seeing the Tower card. I'm seeing the 7 of Pentacles. I'm seeing, well, the 6 of Pentacles with the Tower card and the 7 of Pentacles, as well as the 10 of Pentacles. So I feel like this person is very much so in their material, like what's happening for them on a spiritual level is very much so material, like is very showing in the material. So it's showing on them, it's showing on their life, it's showing on their life events that are taking place right now. This person really misses you. I also feel like this person feels like the connection between the two of you is broken. So you might have this person blocked, or they might not be able to actually physically reach out to you and talk to you. I'm also hearing this person say that they're trying to like dance and put out fires in their life. So it's showing me that the vision that I'm really seeing is like lightning striking like places, and then like a fire will erupt there, and like here comes this person like rushing over and trying to like douse the fire. So they're showing me the Star card as well, and I really feel like that's, you know, symbolizing that that spirit is trying to really get this person to a point where they will see that either actions that they were taking in the past, that they took in the past, choices they were making in the past, or choices they're making right now are leading them to a lot of things burning down in their life, right? So that could be tower moments in the sense of this person, spirit is having to bring tower moments into this person's life because they are refusing to make changes, and spirit is having to kind of force their hand or force them to see that some things that they are doing are really not for them. There are some things that this person is refusing to walk away from, or refusing to put down, refusing to give up. They're showing me the 4 of Swords in reverse. And it's like the 6 of Swords in reverse as well. And it's like spirit is trying to tell this person, please just leave. Please just let go. Please, this is over with. This karmic cycles are done. And on an energetic level, this person really wants to leave. This person is like a very 2 of Pentacles energy right now, where their higher self and themselves at a soul level is really trying to urge them to really move on, but this person has a lot of healing to do. And right now, this person is very much so has their shadow at the wheel, has their has, at least for this moment right now, their shadow is very much so being activated and very much so being pulled out of them because of something that they're going through. They could have somebody triggering a lot of like kind of like petty energy, like they could be either around a person that's very petty and they're very much so like projecting that energy like back and forth, or reflecting that energy back and forth. I really feel like this person right now is honestly in a karmic cycle where that energy is being very much so triggered inside of them, brought up, you know, so a light can be shown on it so they can know what to heal. So they're in a karmic cycle right now that's very much so triggering them to heal, to do a lot of this inner child healing. And this person is kind of trying, like a part of this person is acknowledging it and trying to heal. And then another part of this person is very much so pulling them back in another second, and very much so being like, no, yeah, no, don't grow up, don't heal, don't get over it. And it's given me this very like pulled back and forth energy where one second this person is trying to put out the flames, and another second this person is just standing back, like surrendering, letting the flames like engulf a situation. So there could be some things that this person is surrendering, letting go, and then there's other things that this person is still trying to um, is still trying to save, when I think some things in this for this person are like past saving. So this person could be a masculine, could be in masculine energy. There's that Seven of Pentacles. Okay, Spirit wants me to pull it. This person is trying to remain strong, trying to remain cool and calm and collected on the surface, even though underneath it there's a lot going on in this person's life. The Sun. So there is a lot of, like I said, a lot of light being shown on this person, a lot of realizations, a lot of seeds being sown. There's the Star energy, a lot of karmic cycles that are happening right now in this person's life, a lot of wounding that this person is having to really face. This person is feeling a little erratic. It's like one second they want to rush in towards you, the next second they're just like, no, I don't want to talk to that person at all. Why would I want to talk to that person? Why would I care about that person? I don't care about that person. You know, this person has a very small box of what they consider the right thing to do, or why they should be doing something. There is a contract, whether or not this is an actual like spiritual contract, or as well as like a material contract that they are in right now, that they're having to wait it out, or like wade their way through, something that they've already, you know, put that energy into, and it's a seed that has to plant and come to fruition, you know. Right now, that's the stage where they are, where they have to wait it out and have to wait until, you know, they've already planted these seeds. It's already there. It's already growing. It's already coming, you know, so now they're going to have to get to the point where they're waiting for the fruit to bear. And they can either, you know, pick the fruit and take it, or they can let the fruit, or they're going to have to let the fruit sit there like and rot, and then have to clear it all away. It's kind of the energy that I'm being shown. Four of Swords. There's that Four of Swords energy. This person could be being forced to kind of into this position where they're having to rest and wait and take a break, and kind of sit back and allow something to happen. Yeah. The Strength card came out again. Okay, Spirit wants two more. What's this? It's safe for you to love. I feel like that's what this person is waiting for. This person is waiting for a time when it feels safe for them to actually do and be where they really want to be. And I don't know why, but I just got the strongest taste of green tomatoes, like fried green tomatoes. I don't know why. I just got that so strongly. Maybe one of you are eating that, or one of you are craving it. Oh gosh, a freaking fried green tomato BLT. Like, oh wow, it's so good. I love it. Okay. This person is very much so in their feminine energy right now. They're very much so in their cups energy, and their intuition is trying to tell them, you know, hey, make a decision, make a choice. But they have a lot of emotions that they're processing all at the same time. Before they can get to a place where they're really giving themselves that, oh wow. They're definitely at a state with the Fool card here where they're really trying to have this new beginning. They feel themselves standing on that precipice. They feel that energy there, like right on the cusp of feeling like they really want to let all of these burdens go, and their burdens are getting to a point where they have to let them go, or they have to move on for them, where they have to let this go, right? They have to let the fires, there are too many fires, they can't put them out, they're gonna have to let it burn. Let it burn, let it burn, gotta let it burn. Yes, like literally, thank you, Usher, coming through. And on the other side of it, for this person is starting to see that there would be a new day being a new day coming about at the end of this, right? Ten of Pentacles. This person very much so knows what they want, whether they want that specifically with you or just in general. They know what they want. But they are going through so much right now. There's so much happening in this person's life, and all they want to do, a really big part of them wants to kind of run away from it, kind of like hide their head from it. I really feel like this person has that kind of avoidant, like something triggers them, and so they have that very much so, like run away from it, avoid it, don't address it, pretend like it's not there kind of issue. Give my energy to everything else but the circumstance, but this situation. And this person very much so is trying. That's that Two of Pentacles, where it's like this person is in between. No, I still need to fight for this, and no, you know what, just let it all burn down, and I'll just but this person is not at the state where they're like, I'll let it burn down and then wait and then recover. They're still at the point where it's like, let it burn and run away, right? Just run away, abandon it, act like it was never a thing to begin with, kind of energy. And this person is finally seeing this, seeing the choices, seeing the the consequences, excuse me, seeing the consequences of a choice that they have made in the past. And uh, they're just like, I'm literally going to have to step back, and I'm just going to have to take this, right? And this person is at a point right now where they're deciding whether or not they want to, I'm going to be honest with you. They're deciding if they're at a point right now if they want to face it, or if they want to, I keep on saying that, or if they want to run away. And they haven't made a choice. Like it's become very obvious to them that they're going to have to make a choice. So do I stand and I face this, or do I completely run away from it? And that triggered side of this person, because this light, such a harsh light is shining on them right now. They feel, there's some part of them that feels like the stronger thing, or perhaps maybe this is what they saw in their childhood a lot. This is the part of the childhood trauma or childhood wounding that they have, is that they feel like the strongest thing to do is to, I guess it would be like to save face and run away with this strength card and this Knight of Wands here. This might be the type of person that's like, okay, this is not working out, burn it down and just start completely new. But it's like when this person burns it down, they don't reflect on what went wrong, what they did wrong, what this other person did wrong. They just say, oh, this isn't working out, or I can't make this work out, or it looks like I'm going to lose in this circumstance, so I'm just going to run away and dip out, flee, and then get right back, and then run straight back into the same situation, because I'm not actually growing and learning and reflecting on my choices and reflecting on my mistakes and taking accountability for my mistakes and actually really like doing what I know I'm actually supposed to do. This person runs for that safe place. This person runs for that safety zone, for that comfort zone. And unfortunately for this person, that comfort zone is more pain. And this person is not at a place yet where they want to acknowledge that once they just go ahead and say, I'm going to have to fight the pain, it's actually going to be less painful than having this reoccurring wound, where it's like, they get into a relationship with somebody and this wound get ripped open. They go, oh, that hurts. I have to run away. And they run away. And in that, they get this false sense of this wound healing. And then then they go and attach themselves to the next person, and that wound just gets ripped right back open. And they're like, oh my God, this hurts again. So instead of saying, you know what, let me take the time to heal this wound, this person just puts a lot of the issues on, like, oh, this wound must be being ripped open because this other person that I'm in a relationship with is a bad person. So I'm not going to acknowledge the roles I play in this. I'm not going to acknowledge, and I'm not saying that they're not attracting, like karmic people that might be really hurting them, right? I'm not saying that they're not, but they're also not acknowledging their own issues in it. They're not at a place where they're actually above the issue enough to be like, and a sense of them knows, but they're still in a place where they're really running away. And I have a little note here that this person wrote. I channeled, like a little channeled note from them. And how I feel about this channel note is interesting. After I've did this part of the tarot reading. So this person, a little channel note from this person. Hey, I really miss you. Your presence in my life was a blessing I never acknowledged. So much is changing right now, and I feel completely worn down. I doubt you would even recognize me now. I wish I could come back, but right now I know that that's probably not the best thing. I wish you all the best. They wanted me to put that in quotes. I wish you all the best. I hope to see you again soon. And I have a few names, but just because if these names don't resonate with you or aren't names that you recognize, doesn't mean anything. I'm hearing the names Charlotte, James, Davy, Smith, and John. Okay. And I feel like, because I wrote this before I started pulling on any of the rest of the energy, and I just feel like this note is kind of manipulative. How this person is just like, that's why I feel like they put the best, like, right? They're like, I am very worn down. I'm going through a lot in my life. You probably wouldn't even recognize me, you know. I wish I could come back towards you, but that probably isn't what's best. And what I really do is just wish what's best for you. I hope to see you again. But then they immediately follow it up with, I hope to see you again soon. So it's just very much so like, oh no, we had such a good thing. I really just wish you the best. But hopefully that means, me. Hopefully that means you're coming back to me. So this note just seems kind of like really manipulative, honestly. But again, at the same time, it's like this person is like, oh, you'd probably never want to be with me again, or, you'd probably never want to see me again, but I just really love to see you again, kind of energy. This is this is very interesting energy here from this person. I mean, because this person does have a lot of feelings for you, and they do care about you, but I feel like you might describe it as something different, but that's what this person would describe it as. You feel like a safe place or like a home base to them. Like, if I can just make it back to this person, all of my wounds will be healed. Or, this is kind of like the person that like gets into a relationship and they're like really starry-eyed and like super into it when it first starts, and then as the realities of a situation sets up, it's, oh, I just can't stand this about this person, or I just can't stand that about this person, and then they go, I just got to get out of here, and they leave the relationship, or they cheat, or they do something like that. They use that as an excuse to kind of pull back their energy, and then once they move on, they start romanticizing the next person, and they're so good. Then that wound gets ripped right back open. Then they start kind of imagining their past person as not so bad anymore. You know, they're just like, oh, wow, like, I really missed you. I really missed this past person. It really wasn't that bad. You deserve love. You are lovable, and past life relationship. So you definitely could have had a past life, like, kind of karmic, repeating kind of relationship with this person, or this person just gets really stuck in this kind of repeating cycle with people. And it's because spirit is trying to tell this person that they deserve real love, and they actually deserve to give out actual real love, right? Which is why they keep being in this repeating cycle of needing, meeting these people that, that do that triggering, right? Let go of control issues, allow the situation to develop naturally, and make the effort. Real love is worth taking the steps you're being guided to take. So definitely this person is being told to make the effort to heal this wounding, right? And you are also being told to make the effort to heal this wounding so that, so that, um, for a lot of you, I feel like you would acknowledge so that you would not come back into union with this person, or that so that for some of you, yes. For some of you, I feel like you do want to express your love with this person. Um, and for some of you, I do feel like you would really like this person to actually have like, you would still be open to this person coming back in a more healed state very soon. There's that very soon, right? Hope to see you very soon kind of energy, right? From the note. But it definitely feels like a pattern for this person. It feels like this person is kind of just what they do. Yes. Oh my gosh. What just came out though, right? Look, on the back of the deck, it's romantic feelings. Okay. And what did I say? This person goes, new love, new love, new love, right? Sorry. New love, new love, new love. Then they get triggered, right? They're like, new love, new love, new love. Then they get triggered. Then they, then they start fantasizing their ex, right? With that release your ex energy, right? Then they are like, no, I have to release this person, move on to the new love. And then it's that same cycle where it's kind of like, and whether or not they actually go back towards their ex, they might start comparing this person to their last person, or they might start, if they're the type of person that goes out and starts cheating, they really start putting that new person on a pedestal, and they start really like dragging the person that they're actually with down if they're putting those people in third party situations. Or like I said, they start reflecting on their ex in the past, and they start comparing that new love to that person, and then they're like, oh my god, you're toxic and you're this and you're that. And which I'm not going to say that, it's not possible, that there probably is some toxicity, right? But spirit is telling this person they need to spend some time loving themselves first, right? They need to spend some time, and you do too, right? Loving yourself first, loving themselves first, so that they can release this old round and around and around energy. And not only you, but also this person can also release and bring in some kind of new love energy. Now, for some of you, this could be a person that, for those of you, this could be like a new person that you're interested in, or that, that you might be interested in. A person, let your friends help you, that you might have met through a friend group, okay? And this person is still struggling from this past energy. Now, but for a lot of you, this is an old person that wants to come back around, or that is trying to realign with you because of a pattern, of a karmic pattern that they are stuck in. Yeah. Again, like I said, they love that honeymoon stage. They love that, that fresh being in a new relationship stage. They love those feelings. And then it's like they get bored and move on. They get highly attracted to someone and then burn very quickly through that energy with that Knight of Wands energy, right? And for some of them, they might even make children with these people, right? But then they still burn on. Or like I said, this is also something that has very much so been with this person from childhood. This is a childhood trauma and wounding that they need to heal. Yeah. Wedding. So for some of you, this could be a person that you share a child with, or like I said, this could be somebody you once were married to, or somebody that really, I feel like this could be a person that has like a string of exes. They could be the type of person that very quickly wants to get into a relationship, wants to get married, wants to get tied together, wants to have children together, and then they very much so dip out afterwards. They're like, oh, this wound starts getting ripped open. Oh, it's like this is the type of person that's like once like the infatuation stage like runs out of a relationship and runs its course. Um, it's like all the realities of the person that they chose, all the realities of their situation just starts kind of sinking in, and the reality of who these people actually are that they've chosen to be with sinks onto this person, and it starts triggering and opening those wounds and doing that. And so this person is just like, oh, I can't take this because things should just be perfect. Why can't things just be perfect like they used to be? Why can't there be no issues between us like there used to be? Why, because it's very much so giving me that kind of sensation where it's like when you first get with somebody, like when you first start dating someone or you first start being around somebody, you let like little things go, and then those little things that happen are the things that really start like really irritating you over time. Like Spirit is reminding me of the fact that in my last relationship that I was in, my ex had a really bad habit of getting out of the shower and putting his wet towel like on my side of the bed. Like he would come into our bedroom to like change, and instead of like me, I get out of the shower, or I get out of the bathroom, I get out of the shower and I use the towel, dry myself off, and I leave the towel in there, right? And I just walk to my bedroom and get dressed there. Well, he would wrap himself up in the towel and walk around the house in the towel, or he would end up walking to the bedroom and immediately taking the towel off. And my bedroom is literally like 3 steps. My bathroom is like 3 steps away from my bedroom, 3 or 4 steps. And then immediately putting the wet towel on the bed. And the towel would be so wet that even at the end of the day or later on that day, I would get in bed and I have freezing cold feet because he would just leave, because he would just set the towel on the end of the bed and just leave it there. And at first it was like, okay, I'll just pick it up. It's whatever. But after a while it turned into one of those things that was just like, why can't you stop doing this? Like, please stop doing this, because it's really annoying. It's really annoying. Just hang your towel over the hook, over the door, in the bathroom, anywhere else, on a doorknob, anywhere else. Put it in the dirty clothes basket, because there's one in the bathroom and one in the bedroom. Like, put it anywhere but on the foot of my bed, so that when I try to lay down and go to sleep at night, there is just this nasty, super chilly, cold, wet spot exactly where my feet sit. Like, please don't do that. So it's like little stuff like that where it's like they ignore until all of a sudden those things like that become so overwhelming that that's all they see in a person. And then they start romanticizing exes or romanticizing a next person that they're kind of already like fixating on. They might be that type of person that has a lot of issues and let issues fester at their home. And then they have that like work husband or work girlfriend, work boyfriend, that person they go and they just like talk and talk and talk about all the negative things with their spouse or their partner with. And then they start putting that other person up on a pedestal. They start fantasizing about that other person. Oh, this other person is so great, so much better than my ex, so I'm going to cheat or I'm going to move on. And you're just like, what? Woo, so much just came out. I just realized how long I've been talking. I just looked down at the clock. I was like, I've been talking for a really long time in this group. So I'm just going to try to wrap it up. Yeah. So, exactly. This person gets really lost in a lot of all of the passion that happens in the relationship, right? It's all about the passion, all about that at first, but this person definitely has some trust issues that they need to work on, involving like healing any kind of, like family issues, and they also have a bad habit of fixating on a person and being like, this person's the one, this person's the one, they're it. And then when you start really actually getting to know someone and actually knowing the reality of who they are, and they have a really bad issue with focusing on like, oh, I used to think this person was so positive and was so this, but like, look at all these negative traits they have, and there's no way they can be the one, because the one's not going to have any negative traits. They're not going to do anything that annoys me. They're just going to be perfect in every way, and it's kind of unrealistic. So this could be a very big Debbie Downer if this is kind of a new person or somebody you're starting to date or somebody that you're coming into contact with, and you're like, dang, whoa, this person is kind of dealing with some major things, some separation. Now, this person could be going through a separation right now from this kind of cycle. I really feel like this person is trying to break out of this cycle right now. But I would let this person, Spirit is telling this person that they're the one that needs to make the effort, to put in the effort to break themselves out of the cycle. You can't break this person out of the cycle. So just be aware of that. But this person definitely does want to have a new beginning. So I guess it's just going to be let time reveal what this person's really got going on. All right, pile one. Well, those are the love messages that I have from your person. That was really, I don't know, like, I feel like I just went on and on and on and on. I don't know, I tapped into that energy like really quickly. So, thank you guys for being here. I'm sorry that was kind of a bummer, but I feel like for a lot of you, it's probably like confirmation of, kind of being like, yeah, I kind of figured this person, I was kind of just checking in and seeing what this person was doing or what kind of, where they were. This person that's where they are. And that's what they have to say about what's going on, and you guys like cycle together. So it is giving me big karmic energy that this person is dealing with right now. Not to say that this person is a karmic energy to you, but I definitely feel like this person is dealing with a karmic cycle right now. The spirit is really coaching them through healing on, but it's going to be up to them. Hey, don't do that. Hold on. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Like, so many things just almost happened at once. Like, things were falling down. I was like, what's happening? So yeah, I definitely feel like that's the state this person is in right now, where they're just like, all these towers just like boom, 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 like all this stuff is happening, and they're just like, stop, no, what? Oh my god! And every time they turn around, like something's falling or something's happening. I'm just like, it's a very chaotic energy this person is in right now. Thank you very much for being here. I hope this brought some kind of love, light, and clarity that you needed in your situation, okay? I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Check out all the links in the description box down below, okay? And if you feel drawn to watch Pile 2, you're welcome to, or if you feel drawn to any of my other readings, please do that as well. If this isn't really the type of reading that you were really looking for, I do have other more like spicy 18 plus and a little bit more like actual love readings that are kind of a little, but everybody's in a separate stage, in a different stage, right? So thank you guys so much for being here with me today, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hey, Pile 2, how are you doing today? Let's get some channeled love messages from your person, okay? You guys chose the apple. Okay, so I'm getting right away that this situation between the two of you, this person thinks that this could be a very fruitful relationship, partnership kind of energy. This person really likes the possibilities of where this is going. It's giving me a very kind of like young, innocent kind of like, like, this is so wonderful. I wonder where this could be going. I'm also getting, I don't know why I'm getting this either, but I'm also getting like a Sir Isaac Newton thing where it's like the apple falling on his head, right? The apple falling from the tree, giving them like this enlightenment, this idea. It's kind of giving me this very kind of like, very like spring, this kind of just like, like miraculous idea kind of energy. It's giving me like, I'm also seeing a person, like this is reminding me of a person like walking. Oh, this is such like, okay, so I see a person like walking in a park, and they're walking along like a stone fence. Um, and they have an apple in their hand, and as they're walking, they're like throwing the apple up and catching it, and throwing the apple up and catching it. And on the other side of the fence is these like blossoming trees. Um, and it's given me this kind of like, yeah, it's just giving me this very kind of like young, innocent feel. This person feels very excited, feels very like anxious, feels very much so like nervous, but at the same time, it's like that nervous excitement. Like, this person feels like they can just feel something at any moment going to happen for them. They feel a big energy shift happening, a lot of enlightenment. 53 breaks down to 7, right? No, it's 8. What? It's 8. So there's this sense of something that they thought was one way was something different. So it's like, yeah, something that they thought something meant this, but it meant something, but it actually meant something different. Also, it just means I'm bad at math. Okay, so let's get into pulling your cards. Pile 2, yeah, look, right? There's that sudden, just like, oh, wow. That sudden idea, that sudden inspiration. Those tingly feelings, those gut instincts, those feelings that they just know that something is happening, something is coming, something is blossoming here between the two of you. You and this person could have talked about something that happened in this person's past. That's too many. Something that very much so made this person is trying to leave behind some kind of situation that very much so like hurt them, that very much so made them feel like they were out of control of a situation. And it's kind of given me this kind of like, okay, I'm healing, I'm moving on. It's like when you know you've been in a really bad mood and finally one day you wake up and you feel a lot better and you feel a lot more rested and you feel like, okay, I can kind of, excuse me, I can kind of start really moving on and getting over this, and like, oh, I feel a lot better. I'm actually a lot happier than I was in the past, in this past situation. And for some of them, they're saying that you helped them do that. That's just my pen. Yeah. Well. This person is this person is this person is on the verge of an extremely big change in their life. They feel like a lot of things are leaving their life and a lot of really big things are lining up and happening, or they can see how a lot of things that eventually will turn, will grow. Well, it's like the setup, the kind of like setup energy, like, wow, I really see like this could set up, like, it's like starting a brand new job, and you start there and and then you were like, wow, I could see myself staying here. I can, I really like the hours that I get to work. I like the management that's here. Or I like my coworkers. I like, the time that it gives me. It's like I can see that this is starting to set up something really good for me. There is something really good that could be happening here between you and this person, they feel that kind of setup energy happening between the two of you. And so they kind of have this very kind of excited, very happy go lucky, kind of like walking around, kind of whistling, like, oh, what a beautiful day, kind of energy. It's interesting. This person could spontaneously talk with you about, they could just spontaneously open up to you about something like a decision that they're making, or like a big choice that they just made in their life just out of nowhere. Like, oh yeah, I just decided to do this. And you're like, wow, really? Okay, that's interesting. And this person's like, I'm not sure why I'm telling this to you. Like, I really haven't told anybody else, but I'm just going to tell you this. It's like, okay. You could have already had this talk or this decision, or could have already, I don't know. This person can kind of ask you your advice without asking your advice. It's kind of like the situation where it was like, if you were in this kind of situation, or if you were doing this, what would you do? How would you react to that? And this person might set it up in a way where it's not going to be very obvious that they're talking about themselves. Like, they could just be talking to you about certain situations, or, if you were going through this, or if you did that, how would you handle if this, oh, speaking of that, like, how would you handle that if this came up? Kind of, and they're just going to kind of weave it into conversation. And, or they did, and you were kind of like, oh, I'll do this or that, but it was kind of like this person was actually kind of asking you for advice on a situation that they were actually going through. This person feels like they can trust you. This person has definitely been through some stuff, especially in relationships. Particularly, I feel like they had a very strong relationship, where they were very hurt, where they felt very betrayed, where, specifically, I'm hearing that they got cheated on. So this person is, they might be vocal about it, or they might express it, they might mention it. You might, maybe if you had like a cheating ex, or they'll be like, oh, my ex, yeah, my ex cheated, and they're like, yeah, my ex did too, or something kind of like that. It's not giving me like them just constantly bringing up their ex or constantly talking about it, but they just, something where it's kind of like, yeah, where they kind of mention it. Yeah, this person wants you to know that their ex is not a problem, or this person wants you to know that that's not something that you have to really worry about, depending on what kind of stage out of your relationship you're in. Because you might have expressed some kind of worry or some kind of, um, doubt here about an ex in this person's life, whether or not they have like a kid with their ex, or something like that, in some kind of situation where for some reason they could still be in contact with their ex. This person gives me a very kind of like sweet vibe. Okay. Also, this person is feeling the weight of the intensity of this new cycle that's beginning between the two of you. They're feeling the gravity is the word that they want to use. The gravity of the situation that could be happening. At least on an energetic level, they are. They're very much so feeling the gravity of the situation between you two. So they are taking this connection between the two of you seriously. Yeah, and I feel like this person, they trust you. They trust your opinion. They trust your guidance. Especially about these issues, about something that's happened in their past. Maybe perhaps like you've already talked about, you going through something similar, and so they trust your guidance or they trust your intuition. They trust their own too, but they like the way I feel like this person feels like you're very like non-judgmental, and they feel like they can be open and honest about some of the things that they've experienced with you. And I'm not getting that it's like super super personal or anything like that, just like conversation that you're having with this person. um and it definitely does feel new, or it feels very like in the very beginnings, of a situation between you and this person, or getting to know somebody, spending time with them, going on dates with them, or just being around them, talking to them. um I'm also getting they might be the type of person that really likes to act like, oh, if you were in this situation, what would you do? If you were in this situation, what would you do? Would you like they might like be the type of person that likes to do kind of like this or that, like situations where it's like, or they might be like, oh, you know, if you had to watch a movie, would you watch this one or that one? Would you pick this or that over this? What would you do? That kind of like getting to know you kind of icebreaker kind of situation where it's like, oh, do you like this or do you like that? Do you like this or this? Have you ever done this? Would you do this or that? Would you go here or here? Would you do, and it's a lot of open communication and just like really getting to know this person. And they really enjoy that between the two of you. And like I said, they really appreciate your perspective, and they appreciate and they really value your opinion. They put a lot of weight behind something because they feel like you really think about the answer, and you really weigh it, and you really, I don't know, they just like the way that you answer. Even like simple questions like that most people might think very on a surface level. They appreciate the fact that when you answer it, you kind of go a little bit deeper, or it reveals something about you and they appreciate the kind of banter that the two of you have back and forth, and how kind of easy going it is. But don't take their easygoing nature, to not think that they're not the type of person that does take things seriously, that does, feel the gravity of what the possibility of this relationship is between the two of you. Whether or not it's, romantic or platonic, whatever the situation here is, they definitely feel the weight of it energetically. But there are still some cycles in this person's life, some contracts that they're wrapping up. And it doesn't feel romantic. It feels like some cycles with their family, or with some healing that they're doing with friends or family. Sure, we're going to pull two more cards. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this person definitely has a lot of feelings for you. King of Pentacles. And the King of Wands came out. And this person feels very inspired to get whatever these changes are that they're going through. They feel very inspired to do what they need to do to close out those cycles. They're very much so working on closing out those cycles. And they feel like you acknowledge that, and they appreciate that about you, that you acknowledge them changing and growing and attempting to be better, because I feel like they feel like a lot of people in their life don't acknowledge that within them, or people in their past perhaps didn't. The sun. Yeah. This person feels very happy around you. It just feels like very nice. It just feels very nice, very friendly, very, it's not like overly, yeah. This person definitely has feelings for you, but it feels like they're growing, in a very reasonable, logical sense. It doesn't feel like something as strong as like a love situation here. But it definitely feels like this person has a lot of feelings for you, and they really value you, and they appreciate the time and the effort that you make in their relationship. And they hmm. There's something here too about that there's something that this person did, and that you just thank this person for doing something, and it struck them how genuinely you really did really appreciate them, and you acknowledged them doing something for you. And there was something about that that just really struck this person. I don't know if they don't have a lot of people that are very grateful for them or for the effort that they've made in the past. Um, but it was just something particularly very striking about your reaction to it, or something that you did, and um, it really made you look at it made this person look at you in a different way, or look at you, maybe it made this person look at you as the possibility of like, maybe I could kind of have feelings for this person, like on a deeper level. I don't know, that just stood really out. Yeah, I feel like this person has felt very unappreciated by some people in their past. Okay, so before we moved on to the last bit of the messages here, I have a letter, like a little note this person wrote. This person says, "Hey, what's up? You drive me wild. I'm so excited by the possibilities of this relationship and where it could go. I just like spending time with you. Our connection is so unexplainable and unexpected. You give me butterflies. I'm so nervous around you. I'm not sure what to say. I'm trying to stay calm and just let this play out, but everything inside of me says, um, oh, and let this play out. And everything inside me says, this is it. I've been here before, and I don't want to mess this up." Okay, so that's all they have to say. I don't know why I got caught up there a little bit. I was just like, what? My handwriting. I was struggling to read my own handwriting. I was like, what does that say? Because I was running out of room, so I just like jumbled all of my letters together. And I was like, what does this say? Sorry. Oh. Okay. Hmm. Interesting. Oop, 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 oop. I'm dropping stuff. Yeah. So playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Yeah, so I feel like this person likes, like I said, likes the banter, likes the talking, likes the back and forth between the two of you. Um, and they very much so like where this could where the possibilities of this is going, like they said in their letter. True love, this is the romance of a lifetime. I really feel like this person has been hurt in the past, has been hurt in the past, searching for true love or searching for this kind of, this is the one kind of energy, which is why I think this person was like, I've been here before. I've been here before and I really don't want to mess it up kind of energy. And I feel like that's where that person got that from, where it's like, I've felt this energy before. Yeah, there's a really strong chemistry between you and this person, a really strong magnetic attraction. Like I said, on a soul level, they very much so have a recognition of you in that kind of sense. And so, yeah. And there definitely is romantic feelings here between you and this person, or at least on their side, there is. And if you're here asking about love messages from them, there's probably there on your side as well, right? Yeah. Stay optimistic. I feel like this person is trying to stay optimistic despite some of the things that they have gone through, or some of the things, and it could be things that they really don't like to talk about a lot, but they do open up and talk to you about, whether or not it's like eventually, or if they kind of just, uh, they don't like to go too deeply into it, especially not at first, but they kind of just let it be what it is. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So like I said, something happens between you and this person where they suddenly start really looking at you differently and being like, I kind of think I kind of like this person. I definitely think that this person is. I don't feel like they're not struggling, but this person is trying to heal some kind of codependency from their past. Um, yeah, codependency of unrequited love. Like, right, I've been here before. I'm trying to stay calm, cool, and collected about how I feel about you, so that I don't like rush into anything too quickly. But it is kind of making me feel like this kind of like this energy of, I'm just feeling a lot better, and I'm just trying to really appreciate how I feel now. I'm recovering. I'm getting better. Every day is getting better. I'm healing a little bit more every day. And I'm just really appreciating, when I do have a person in my life that makes me laugh or that it's good conversation. I'm just really trying to appreciate it and not put too much heavy weight on it. Right? I'm trying not to put too much heavy weight on it and be like, immediately. Yeah, free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Absolutely. So this person is definitely trying, is trying to let go of any kind of like karmic cycles from their past, and karmic pain from their past as well. And like I said, a big thing with this person is they are trying to stay really optimistic. They are the kind of type of person that's like, just because it didn't work out in the past doesn't mean that my Queen of Cups isn't, wow, Three of Wands isn't out there somewhere, right? Did I say Queen of Wands or did I say Queen of Cups? Obviously, it's a Queen of Cups, but I can't remember if I said, um, trust. So this person is rebuilding their trust issues and rebuilding their trust in themselves and in their judgment. Because I really feel like I said, I feel like this person is recovering from a nasty heartbreak of a type of relationship or something where their trust issues are. It's like, I thought I knew this person, but turns out I really didn't know this person as well as I thought I did. So it's kind of given me a kind of like, I've been recovering, I've been healing myself, I've been giving a lot of love to myself, I've been taking care of myself. I feel like I'm getting better every day. I'm getting better, So I'm trying to put myself back out there, and I'm kind of just like dipping my toes in, because I definitely feel like this person could have even been engaged, but I feel like this got canceled, or they canceled their engagement, or them and this person like broke up in some kind of way, um because I also feel like in the past this person has dealt with a lot of unrequited love situations, and now they are ready for this engagement with this. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. I feel like they are ready to ascend out of kind of attracting those kind of karmic energies where they're like, I'm not trying to be as triggered. I'm not trying to, I'm trying to kind of heal. I'm trying to be in those relationships that do inspire me to heal, but in a much more positive way, not so much as a kind of like karmic, triggering, really like kind of like that kind of like rough love where spirit's trying to wake you up by showing you a lot of like the unhealed parts of yourselves in your partners. I feel like this person is trying to move on past that state. They are really trying to manifest new partners into their life that are in a much more healed state like they are. So they're not exactly trying to be like, oh, I'm trying to attract the perfect partner or anything like that. Or like my soulmate or like the person I want to get married to. They're not necessarily, but they're just like, I am definitely wanting to get with a person, or I would definitely want my next relationship to be, I want myself and I want the next person that I'm with to be in a much more healed state than I have been, or that other people that I've been in a relationship with in the past were in. I feel like I said that in the most complicated way possible, but you know what I'm saying, right? They're just like, I just want to, I want to be with a much more healed type of person, and I want my love life to kind of go on to this next level where it's definitely not marrying anything that I was dealing with in the past. And I feel like possibly you and this person are definitely healing from unrequited love issues in the past. Children. I feel like you and this person are very much so are doing a lot of childhood, uh, healing your inner child. Yeah. And definitely recovering from separation. You or this person, or both of you, recovering from a separation. Somebody they could have been with from a really long time. This person, they could have been with this person, they could have been friends with this person, or it could have been kind of like a childhood sweetheart kind of situation they had with this person, and then them and this person kind of just grew apart over time. Career and finances, I really feel like this person is really trying to work on their career right now. They're definitely trying to be in this love yourself first kind of feeling, where they're taking a lot of time to recover from that, letting go of control issues. Did they even said that? Did they specifically say that they were trying to let go? Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to stay calm and just let this situation play out. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. That's definitely what this person is definitely trying to do, you know, 100%. And they're trying to realize they want to come in reconciliation, right? They want to come in that union energy here with somebody that, they're trying to realize I really deserve to be in this love situation. I deserve to be loved. But it's kind of definitely the situation where it's like I had to learn how to love myself first before that would come around. Yeah. And you deserve love came out again. 100%. All right, well, I feel like that's what this person kind of has to say to you, or has to feel how they feel about this particular situation here between the two of you. It feels like this person is just trying to, let it be as it is. Um, they're not trying to build it up to be more than it is. They're just kind of trying to let it be, let it naturally unfold. They're willing to put in the effort, and they're willing to, you know, have have something between the two of you. But like I said, they're more focused on getting themselves in order than they are really actually really trying to be like actively trying to be in a relationship. But they do like the energy of between the two of you, and they do like the possibilities of where they could see this going in the future. They just want to spend some more time getting to know you and spending more time around you, so that they can really deepen their understanding of you. Definitely. I definitely feel like again, that they are definitely trying to make sure that they're listening to spirit telling them, you're healing, it's safe, and it's safe for you to love, right? It's safe for you to love, and doing all this, your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring the two of you together. So this calling in your soulmate energy here. So I definitely feel like this person definitely acknowledges that all the healing that they're doing, it is going to bring in a lot more positive people into their life. Um, Yeah. And I feel like this person is feeling with the sun energy again. Oh, look. What was I saying? That I was saying I was seeing this person. walking like early in the morning or on like with the sun right here, right? Wow. With that kind of sun energy shining, and then they're here walking along a stone wall here. Well, this right the writing, but it's like a stone wall with like the flowers, or like I said, trees with blossoms, right? With flowers on the other side of it. Yeah, so that's what this person, that's the energy that they're embodying right now. That they're embodying that kind of doing that inner child healing, feeling good about themselves, really taking care of themselves, and just trying to balance things out in their life. And there's, at the moment, there's not a lot of like 18 plus kind of like, R-rated energy happening between the two of you. They don't really, I feel like they do feel very attracted to you. They feel attracted to you, but it's not like, oh my God, I just want to bend pile two over, blah, blah, all that stuff. No, it's just kind of like, yeah, like I really like this person. They're cool. They seem pretty chill. I want to spend more time around them. Um, yeah. Excuse me. Ugh. I feel like this person feels like they're waking up. This person feels like they're waking up from a slumber. They're waking up out of all that healing, coming out of their dark night, seeing that sun shining again, right? Seeing those, finding themselves being really happy again. And I'm being reminded of a particular episode of The Golden Girls, because I love The Golden Girls. But I've been reminded of a particular episode of The Golden Girls, where Blanche, where Blanche was going to marry this man, but she ended up finding out that he was already married to somebody else, and that so she was like feeling really bad. And I remember at the end of the episode, she finally comes out of her room, and they're like, "Oh, you must be feeling better." And she's like, "I am feeling a lot better." And it's kind of this energy of, I had to cry it out. I had to be in my feelings. I had to deal with it. I had to face it. Now I'm healing from it. I've been healing from it from a while, and it's kind of this energy of, it's getting a lot easier to breathe. It's getting a lot easier to move on. Every day is feeling a lot better. Every day is feeling a lot easier. Every day is feeling a lot lighter. I'm really finding myself really enjoying myself again, really putting myself out there, getting into hobbies and doing things that really bring myself happiness and love and light and joy, and really getting back into my hobbies again, and reminding myself, really redefining and refining myself outside of that kind of down period that you might get into when you break up, especially from a very serious relationship, especially if this person was going to get married, or if this person was married and they had to go through that kind of phase of just like, or just a regular breakup, of some kind of way, just kind of recovering from that energy and having that sun energy come back out in their life again. And they're just like, it's nice to have new people, new places, new things, new experiences coming into my life, and they really appreciate you. They value you. um and they're very much so excited about the possibilities of what could happen in the future between the two of you. But they're not trying to jump to any conclusions, and they're not trying to make any kind of mountains out of molehills or anything like that. They're just kind of trying to be like, oh, it is what it is. If something happens, that's great. If nothing happens, that's going to be okay too. If we just stay friendly, if we are, we're just cool, or we just talk, or whatever the situation, this person is like, they're good about it. All right, well, that's what I have for you guys. Thank you so much for being here with me, Pile 2. I really appreciate y'all. If you liked the content, give it a like, okay? Think about subscribing to the channel if you haven't. If you are subscribed or you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to hit that bell to be notified of every time I upload, okay? Let me know if this resonated with you down in the comment section down below. Please check out all of the links in the description box down below if you guys are interested in reaching out to me or getting a private reading. My contact information is down below as well. Thank you guys very much, and I will see you in the next one. Okay, bye.